All right, let's ask ourselves some questions so that we can think through this strategy. So angle A is blank, then 90 degrees, and angle B is blank, then 90 degrees. All right, so we already talked about how this whole angle, the piece of paper itself, okay, the angle of this piece of paper, right? See how this little arch here goes all the way from edge to edge? That means that we're talking about all the way from this edge to this edge. The angle there is 90 degrees. Okay? So it's asking you, angle A is blank than 90 degrees. Is it greater than or less than 90 degrees? Think about this. Is angle A greater than or less than 90 degrees? All right. I want you to stop and think about that and answer that in your book. You should be writing down your answer for this blank right now in your book. Is angle A greater than or less than 90 degrees? All right, angle B. Is angle B blank than 90 degrees? Is that greater than or less than 90 degrees? Okay, we've got this little angle here. It's going from the edge of the paper to the dotted line. Whereas 90 degrees from this edge of the paper all the way to this edge of the paper, it's the whole angle of the paper. This goes from here to here. Is this angle greater than or less than 90 degrees? All right, you should be writing down your answer for that right now in your book. So now think about it. Describe where the 90-degree angle starts and stops as it turns through the bottom left corner of the uncut sheet of paper. Well, we just talked about that. It goes from one edge of the paper all the way to the other edge of the paper, right? Describe where angle A starts and stops as it turns through the bottom left corner of the sheet of paper. Well, we just talked about that with angle B, so let's talk about it with angle A. Angle A starts at the edge of the paper and goes halfway, right? Goes halfway across. Describe where angle B starts and stops as it turns through the bottom left corner of the cut sheet of paper. Same thing as angle A. It starts at the edge and goes halfway. Starts at the edge and goes halfway. So compare where the turning starts and stops for 90-degree angle with the turning through A and going through the turning through B. Compare 90 degrees, starting at the edge of the paper, going all the way to the other edge of the paper. How does that compare with angle B, which starts here and stops here? Angle A starts here, stops here. How do those compare? Think about that for a minute.